Hi everyone, my name is Missy. Welcome back to my page and my group. I just wanted to start by touching on a few topics that you guys have expressed in the comments that you'd like to hear about, one being diabetes. Most of you probably know that there are two types of diabetes. There's the type 1 and the type 2, where the type 1 is usually ones that you are born with or that you come across in your earlier years because your body is no longer producing insulin, so that you have that type of that you need to have the medication in order in order to help you to be able to function during the day. And then there is the type 2 diabetes, which is the one that I had, that I got onset later in life because of probably being overweight, probably my mom had diabetes, and just the overall bad eating, healthy habits that I didn't have at the time. So, and that's the one I have the most knowledge about, but I do have some friends that are type 1 diabetes, so I have seen things there. But first of all of you can still, type 1 or type 2 diabetes, you can still help manage the diabetes by the way that you eat and the things that you eat. Granted, it is much harder for those who have type 1 to just manage it by diet like I do, but it does make some of the symptoms easier, better, and more livable. There are a few things that, as diabetics, we need to take in consideration, and some things are, we do need to have some exercise. I'm not saying that you have to go out there and you have to, go to the gym and work out, but I walk 1 to 9 miles a day with my dad when he's here during the summer. And, you just need to be able to output some of your calories in order to help the insulin resistance work better in your body. Plus, the way that you eat. In my personal training classes that I offer, we go into depth into that. But you do need to know that, if you eliminate sugary things, like, if you're drinking water and instead of soda or instead of juice, but if you say, hey, I just don't like the taste of water, well, you know what, you could put a little bit of juice into it. Or they have these essential oils that I use. They're from Young Living, and I put a couple drops of grapefruit or a couple drops of lemon just to give a different taste to my water. But I personally just love water, but just to change it up a little bit. But for those of you who don't, you can always do that. It's also on the kind of things that you put in your body, the type of grains, or the amounts of each of your beef or your vegetables or even your carbs. Because I manage my diet, and yes, I have carbs. Yes, I have beef or chicken or some kind of meat, protein. And I also have a lot of vegetables. And I in other videos, I'll talk more about different things that you can eat or do to manage the diabetes. But you do need to remember that it has to be something that you do that you make livable. Because if it's not livable, you're not going to stick with it. In my early years of diabetes, I was like, okay, I can do this. But after a week or 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, well, I really want that thing that I used to have. But I had to find something to replace it with, something that I like just as much in order to make it livable. And that's kind of what each and every one of you are going to need to do. But with my help, I can help you to do that in a quicker, faster manner and give you creative ideas on how you can do that. So anyway, in other videos, we'll talk more about diabetes, and I'll also get into a little bit about gluten-free and a little bit about vegetarians. And if there's other things that you guys are interested in hearing about, drop them in the comments below, let me know, or even do an instant message to me. Send me an email, something to let me know, so I know what kind of topics you guys want to hear about even more than what I'm touching on. So all of you have a great day. I will look forward to talking to you later. And remember, if you really want to take a jump start on this, go ahead and call me on my free breakthrough call that I have. You can find over in my description page. Tells a lot about myself, but it also at the bottom gives you a link to sign up to come see me and let us start on the plan for you. You have a great day and talk to you soon.